Somebody pop in here. Hey, what's happening? Oh crap, no wonder why I can't see. Freaking sunglasses on. I'm like, why is the screen so dark? Alright, let's see who's here. Kiana, what's happening? Christopher, what's up? William, howdy, howdy. Damn straight extra howdy. Oh, you were there. Or you probably watched that video. What's up? What's up, Lotion Boy? I'm gonna eat in front of you guys because I'm starving. And I figured I wanted to see if the live feature is gonna work here, so I'm gonna block it though. Yeah, I used to eat meatball subs too, but I don't know if they do good reheated. You'll be 14 hours early on your 90? Yeah, it sucks, man. Let me certify my logs here and I can tell you. I have 2 hours left on my freaking 70. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I'm trying to keep my hours up on my 70, but as some of you know, you just can't do it. Let me turn down the AC. Well, is that AC noise bothering you guys? But you just can't do it sometimes. Like today, I was only able to drive, come on, to get to my 90. Where are you? I drove 290 miles, which is going to get me 5 hours and 20 minutes back, or 5 hours and 45 minutes back next week. So I've got 5 hours coming tonight, 10 the next night, 7, 9, 11, 10. So I'm hoping I can get a long trip to where I can start putting some miles on to get the time back, you know, put some hours in. Yeah, no, if you noticed, everybody was having problems going live last night because I was on Wi-Fi there. Making you hungry, Christopher? Sorry, man. Frank. Yeah, I mean, oh, you know what? I figured out why Crazy Bags and Chad drink Mountain Dew. You get these big ass. How many ounces is this? It's a liter. 2 for $3.50. Regular 16-ounce Cokes and things are 2 for $3.33. So you're getting a lot more for your buck. You know, I would like to lease, but every time I talk about leasing, somebody kicks me in the nuts about it. And I have a guy in the comments, I forget who he is. He said, unless you're planning on staying out 2 or 3 months at a time, it's not you're not going to make any money. And he goes, you know, with how much I like to be home and do 34-hour resets, I'll be screwed. So I don't know, man. I just don't know. Every time I decide to do it, I get negative comments and it makes me rethink the situation. But then people I talk to, they have great, you know, things to say about it. And I've even asked some people how much home time they get, and they're like, I go home every month for a couple of days. So, I don't know, man. But I was hoping to do the training when I went home in April. But my wife says no. I won't be able to take 5 days off. So I may not even be able to do training because knowing my wife, she can't save any money, man. Unless I wait till December, stay out for this. No, because then the new rule will be in effect. I was going to say, you know, collect that $750 bonus. I don't know how the hell my wife's not saving any money, man. So I was thinking, okay, if I go lease first and then make the extra money and only give her the money I'd normally be making as company, after, you know, 2-3 months, or at least before January, I'd be able to save money to be off 5 days. But then it's like, now you're off 5 days and you got a truck payment. Even though Chad was telling me that they defer that payment when you're training, I don't want to have, you know, I don't want to have that money, you know, that I have to pay back. So I don't know, man. I think I might say screw the whole thing. Keon, are you the same girl from the Grateful Tread Trucking channel? Her roommate. I was watching one of your videos and I thought I had seen you before. If you go lease, do you turn the lightweight back in and go back into a brand new condo? I could probably, if I wasn't going to train, keep this one and lease it. But yeah, I'd go back into a condo. I don't know if I'd go back into a brand new one. I might see if they have one with a short-term lease on it, where it's already, you know, like Big Dirty, I could lease that for 6 months, and then score it on the tire balance and maintenance fund that was left on it. Because if you lease a truck for, say, 6 months and you walk away, you don't get your tire fund or your maintenance money back. That stays with that truck. And the next person who leases it gets that towards the truck. I'm doing that. I'm doing good, Dad's Adventure. Yeah, I had to have been, because I was on Wi-Fi yesterday, and Crazy Bags had a problem, and so did Lucas, I think it was. What did he get called out on? He got called today. Wait, Crazy Bags got called out today. What happened? I was driving, and I didn't see no notification of him going live or anything. Will says, don't lease if there's a speed cap on the truck. That truck isn't yours. Well, yeah, when you lease, the vehicle isn't yours. You're right. And yeah, they have a cap on it for 65 miles an hour. Yeah, I know. If it don't work, you walk away. But here's the thing: they defer that first month's payment over the year, so you'll still owe whatever that is. You'll lose your maintenance and tire fund, which is no big deal. And as far as maintenance tire fund, I'd hate to owe them, you know, $1,000 or something like that. Although my theory on that is if I went lease, I would pay off that first payment ASAP, so I didn't owe them. I don't like owing people money. Lotion Boy says, well, will you actually save money by not blasting down the highway? Absolutely. My trainer, one of the first things he told me is running above 57 mile an hour, you're throwing money in the trash. And there's been videos about that, and I see it now. I quit doing 62. I've been doing 57, 58, which, guys, after a few hours, you don't even realize you're doing it. Especially if you're like me and you drive at night, where there's no other vehicles on the road to compare anything to. I mean, you just cruise, man. And I'm getting 8 according to my dash gauge, which it seems like my dash gauge is a little lower than what I'm actually getting. Because when my reports come out, it's always like this said I was getting 6.8. The report came out, I got 7.1 for the week. So if I went from 6.8 to 8.2 by dropping from 62 to 57. Now, I mean, you do the math. do 7 miles to the gallon or 6.5 miles to the gallon versus 8 miles to the gallon. That's a lot of, when you're driving across country, that's a lot of money. Yeah, Jay, I mean, there really is no risk. You'll lose a few bucks if you walk away, and you better hope you don't damage the truck. Although, I mean, technically, you have insurance on the truck, so if it got really badly damaged, like you hit something, it's a $500 deductible, and that's it. As long as you don't screw up the inside. But, you know, if you're not a maniac or have that's the one thing about having a dog on the truck, man. I watched this one dude, his dog ate the inside of his truck, his seats, everything. The bed is eating everything in the truck, so he better buy that truck at the end of that lease, or he's in for a hurting. What's up, Stefan? No, yeah, you're right, Dads. That Subway's from yesterday. I didn't have it for dinner because I ate that crappy ziti, which I wasn't planning on even going into that place, but they had no signal, so YouTube screwed me twice. Made me buy food, and I lost signal anyways. Lotion Boy says, Stefan, I need to pick on bags. It seems like he's making you drive more than him. Frank says, hi Dave, you know your wife can be watching this also. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. Although, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock Central, so yeah, she should be home. She should be home. Right now, Frank, I'm making 50 cents a mile because I'm in a lightweight. And, you know, one week I'll have 1,800 miles, and next week I might have 3,500. Like this week, the pay period stops on Tuesday. So if I wasn't running on recaps, I would have probably got another load in. But this week I'm going to be doing 8, 22, 23, 24, 82, 90, almost 2,500 miles this week, running on crap caps. Not been running hard at all, man. I would have much rather have either worked my way towards home and took a 34 at home, or even take a 34 out here somewhere that's, you know, you got Wi-Fi and, you know, some stuff to do or something, or I don't know, man. It's just regenerate yourself, and then you got your new clock and you can run hard for a couple weeks, get sick of running on recaps because they suck ass. Now see, running on recaps aren't always bad. I was running on recaps one time where I had 9-10 hours coming each day, and as long as you don't get stuck on a shipper, you could keep that up. But this set of recaps is crap because of the way the way my first trip was, I had too much time on it, so I split it in 2 days because I couldn't get unloaded early or loaded early. So, you know, that screwed me for 2 days, and then it just, you know, went squirrely from there. If your lease is percentage of the load, I was talking about on company right now, it's 50 cents a mile, and a lightweight, it's actually 49 cents a mile, but after you're there 6 months, they give you a penny raise. Stefan says, training has been good. Bags is sleeping. I'm in a Walmart DC in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Go smack him on his forehead with a piece of salami. I'm not a piece of freaking salami like lunch meat salami. Not what you guys are all going to be thinking, because you're a bunch of damn perverts. Man, there's 34 people in this room with only 2 likes. You hate me? Just goofing on you guys. Man, I wish the signal would have stayed in last night. I started busting on those dudes at at blah, 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 that place I was at. What's it called? The Pizza Sabaros. Mike says, Stefan watching Trucking with Selena. You and Bags got called out today. Oh, I wonder what they said. So how many jobs have Trucking with Selena, our companies, have they switched to this year? They seem to switch companies about every month or two. Dustin, damn, 17 hours. They gotta let you load early. No, I'm loaded. I need to offload. I drove over there, and he's like, no, man, there's no one here to unload you. So I said, well, I heard there's a spot to park over here, and he sent me across the street. It's a baseball stadium, or yeah, I assume it's a baseball, since they got a big baseball on the pole. But there's one other truck here, and it's just a big dirt lot. This is their overflow lot, I guess. I would assume, unless this is their main lot. If it's their main lot, it must be a sucky baseball team that can't afford to asphalt it. But what's happened with that, Dustin, is because I'm on recaps. When you get recaps and they're as low as mine are, they give you loads that you have a lot of time on, which make no sense to me, because then you can't build your recaps back up. Because you don't have time to run. I mean, it's just a vicious cycle. But you do get weeks where you have good as long as once you get your 70, you start out and you get good recaps, you don't get screwed on loads, it seems to not snowball from there. But when you get recaps like this, you just can't dig your way out of them. But we'll see, because I'm not going to do a 34 unless I get forced into one, which every time I've had to do a 34 running on recaps, it's because I got to where I needed to be, or close to it, and I realized, you know what, I'm going to get here so early. If I stay here, maybe 100 miles away, I could get a 34-hour in and then just make it to my pickup or delivery, which sucks, you know, that you have so much time on a load that you can do a 34-hour reset. That isn't usually the case, but I've noticed this load, my last load, had way too much time on it. And I know my fleet manager says that's what they'll do when you're running recaps, because they want to make sure you don't run out of time, because I guess that's a big bad thing to run out of time and have to have a load repowered. But then again, my fleet manager also will start doing that. He'll start having me pick up loads and take them as far as I can get them, and then he'll repower them. We were doing that for a couple weeks one time. See, that time the app crashed. It said, you want to close. That's normally what it does, and I think I come back right away. At least on my side, I come right back, because I just have to hit close app and resume live feed. Yesterday, it just wouldn't connect. Let's see. Where are we today? Let me get back to where I... Oh, I'm way behind on my comments. I'll have to catch up. Okay. See the video with Trucking with Selena about crazy bags. We'll have to check that out. Everybody hates Selena's video, question mark, from Lotion Boy. Frank says, well, if you think about, as a company driver, you are paying for the truck payment by driving the company has to have the truck moving, or how are they going to make the payment? Well, yeah, absolutely. As a company or as a lease driver, you're paying for that truck payment. Hog Rider says, getting called out by another YouTuber, laughing my ass off. Dad's Adventure, just go for it. You can do it, Dave. Thank you, Dads. My wife, when I was telling her about it last night, she doesn't sound very confident in the whole thing. But, you know, when I wanted to open up my business 18 plus years ago, she wasn't on the, she didn't want nothing to do with it then. I had to do it all myself, and it was success. So maybe, even though she's kind of negative about it, maybe I'll just do it. My average take-home pay is Well, I don't know with the lightweight, but with the condo, it was just over $1,000 net, which is take home after you pay taxes and everything. Will says, can you choose your own driving schedule? Like if you're a night person, can you just drive through the night? No, it all depends on when you have to pick up or deliver. Like I was driving nights until I dropped in Michigan. That load dropped at 5 in the morning and I needed to do a 10-hour break. So, I did a 10-hour break and I started driving around noon or whatever it was, which now put me on days. And this morning I started driving because I slept through the night last night because I ran my clock out, which was only 7 hours because of recaps. And I got to the truck stop at, I think it was like 5 o'clock or something, 6 o'clock maybe. So my 10-hour break was over this morning at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning. I stayed in bed till 8 o'clock because it was like, because the app said you can't drop here no earlier than a half hour. This guy said they start unloading at 6, so I'll go over there at 6. So it just depends. So, I started at 8 this morning and I'm here. So if I drop tomorrow, let's say they get me in and out by 9 o'clock, if I can go pick up no, because I'll be on recaps, crap caps. So I don't know how far I'll get. Dustin says, well, you normally...
you have 2 hours and 6 minutes of remaining drive time.
At least that's going to go to tomorrow's run. Well, it normally doesn't work out the way you have to be ready to do drive. Yes, exactly, Dustin. Hog Rider says, well, trucking isn't a 9-to-5 job. Run days and nights. Exactly. Yeah, if you can't run nights, man, it might not be for you. I really can't run days because the traffic annoys the shit out of me. Frank says, you had said she was not saving money, just don't want her to... She'll yell at me anyways. Road Rash says, where are you today? I'm in Zebulon, North Carolina. Zebulon, North Carolina. At some baseball field. I can't say it's turned, so I can't see what it is. What's up, Michael? Squirrely, huh? Yeah, I know I am. Jordan says 3. I don't know what that was for. I'm sure he's answering somebody or someone or me, or I don't know. Fred says, what are your recaps for the next 4 days? Next 4 days, I get 5 hours tonight, 10 hours tomorrow, 7 hours the next day, 9 hours the next day. So I'll be okay because this 5 hours, I got 520 plus 206, so tomorrow I'll have 7 hours and 25 minutes to run, which hopefully gets me to my pickup, and I'll move down. Then the 10 hour will start out because I'll only try to run 8 or 9 hours out of that, which will leave me, hopefully, because what I try to do when I'm coming up to crap hours is I try to leave an hour or so from from this week, so it will build up next week and I can get out of the low, because I'm going to have in 8 days I'll have 5 hours coming back, but I have 5, 10, 7, 9, 11, and 10, 7, and 5. So those 10-hour and 11-hour days I'm going to be able to save some time and push it to the 7 and 5. So they'll start building back up now because I'm at it, because yesterday I only had like 5 hours, so I'll start building them back up. What's up, I'm a believer? Michael says, in reality, they've only worked at 5 places the whole entire time of doing YouTube. Hendrix, small company out of Tennessee, Prime, and Travel Loco. Oh yeah, Landstar and Travel Loco. Really? Well, you know what? I think the few videos I caught on them when I first started watching them were all, oh, we're leaving here, we're starting here, and always, so it seemed like they were going forever. Hog Rider says, well, some YouTubers think they are someone special and are famous. Well, not one YouTuber is. They just drive trucks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Trucker brand. I mean, yeah. What's up, the Lotion Man? Hey, Kenworth. CLC Beats. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Damn, 17 hours early. Yeah, it sucks. Whoops, I just scrolled my freaking thing back to the beginning. Howdy, she want to be da. Just watch the Selena video. Damn, it's okay. She won't be negative once you get those lease checks. Yeah, that's true. Randall and Karen says, howdy. I sent you my Instagram again. I think that's what you were asking for. It's David H. 6571, but I put it in that comment. How you doing, Mr. Omaha? I think this is the first time I've ever seen you. If so, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and press the subscribe button and ring that bell. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'm mostly mental, so I do some driving videos with diarrhea of the mouth, and I can say some pretty bad things. Now, I think I said when I was talking about people not washing their hands coming out of the bathroom, somebody left a comment that I said I do that. No, I don't do that. I see people doing that every day. It's disgusting. That's why not only am I lotion boy, or do I have lotion, hand sanitizer. This is my second bottle since I've been solo. And I don't buy the small bottles. I mean, maybe that's why my hands get so dried out and I need the hand lotion. Mackay, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Frank says, you said you got your truck training at Prime. Did you look at going to a different place for training? Yeah, I looked at Prime, Knight, Swift, and there was one other, I can never remember it, but my choice came down to Prime and Knight. Swift, they have too bad of a rep, man. I already feel stupid driving around a Prime truck. People look at you like you're gonna kill them on the highway, but in a Swift truck, not only do people think you're gonna kill them, but they're videotaping you too. CLC says, about how many deliveries do you do a week? It depends. I mean, it depends on the week. Last week I did 2, but I came off of picking up... No, what did I come off of? I didn't pick up the truck last week, did I? Maybe I did. I only did 2 last week, and then this week I'll have 3 on my, 3 loads for this pay period. But that's going to bring me up to, what did I say earlier, like 2,600 miles? It just depends. I like loads that start here and go all the way across, because now you don't waste time dropping and picking up. You're just driving across country, just racking in those miles. Stefan says, just watch the Selena video. This is the reason why I won't do YouTube. Wow, okay, I've got to see that now. Mackay says, David, I stayed up waiting for your live. I kept looking and looking. I was mad, but I'm glad you're live now. I went live. There's a copy of the live video up there. I went live for what, maybe an hour, and then I lost connection, and it would not. Or I didn't lose connection. YouTube screwed up because Crazy Bags couldn't do his live. I don't know if he eventually did. And then I can't remember the guy. I want to say it's Lucas, but I don't think he spells it like that. I couldn't see him in his live either. Your lives make my day. That's good. Michael says, I don't blame you at all. I'm a believer, says, hey, Stefan, where are you at? Stefan says, Brookhaven, Mississippi. But a ding, 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 ding. Hog Rider says, who is that looking in your window? Wouldn't that be creepy as hell if I turn around, there's a dude standing there? Man, well, I ain't going to show you, but man, oh man. That's funny. That would be cool if you caught one of the, Chad or Crazy Bags or someone at a truck stop and you just walk up and just get up on their truck, because they'd feel it shake, So they turn and look, and your face is, I'm going to do that and get punched right through the glass. That's creepy as shit to say that, Hog Rider, though. Like, now I'm creeped out. Hey, there ain't no crocodiles or alligators or nothing in North Carolina, right? I just noticed there's a big body of water right there. Johnny says, what's the Salino video? Johnny says, question mark. You need to watch it. It's probably too much to explain. I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you. Who's the lot lizard in the back? Nobody. I would show you, but my bed's not made. Mr. Omaha says, been watching you since you started, just never commented before. Oh, okay. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Stefan says, I'm a believer, says, Stefan, you're spanking those miles. Hey, Vapes. How you doing? Score I just delivered to a beach blonde babe and swimming at her... Wait. Score I just delivered to a beach blonde babe. It's swimming at her pool. She's swimming at her pool? What'd you deliver? That's what I want to know. Randall and Karen says... Randall, were you Randall and Karen Cook before? I haven't seen the someone cook. He says, David, if two drivers can get along as a team driver, can they work it out where they both can contract the lease on the same truck? I don't know. No. One guy's going to lease the truck more than likely, and then he's going to hook the other guy up with some extra money. Like my trainer was going to do that. He leased, and he was supposed to throw me, I was making $1,000 from Prime. He was supposed to throw me like $200-300 to stay on the truck. But after 3 weeks of that, I was like, I don't see any money. And then he got really greedy and kind of asshole-ish. Michael says, David didn't want to be seen in a Swift truck. Yeah, I don't want us to be seen in a Swift truck. Sorry, man. Lotion Boy says, man. Lotion Boy says, I just watched the Selena video and it was rough. Were they like being a dick to him? Jacobs. Yeah, there you go. I keep wanting to say Jacob. It's Jacobs. Yeah, he went live last night and his video didn't work either. Lotion Boy says, it's like watching your parents fight. Randall and Karen says, my thinking is I would like to maximize my profits for time driving, yet still try to get some decent home time. Yeah, I mean, if you got to stay out 2 or 3 months, not when you're married, man. If you're married and you're staying out that long, either your wife's cheating on you, you're cheating on your wife, or you're both cheating on each other. Because I don't know anybody who's not going to get lonely in that amount of time. Without doing some stops, some drive-bys. My trainer was staying out a lot before he picked me up. He was out since February, and he picked me up February, March, April, May. He picked me up in June, 4 months. But once I rode with him, I realized he did drive-bys by his house all the time. And he'd stay the night there and, see his... So even though he was out that long, he's still seeing his wife or his girlfriend and everything. That's like me. If I was going to stay out 4 or 5 months, as long as once a month or once every 5-6 weeks, I can go do a 34 at home, keep everybody happy, it's all good to go. CLC says, what would you say is the hardest thing about trucking besides being away from home? The hardest thing about trucking? Well, probably keeping enough hand lotion on the truck. I didn't freeze. I froze. But I didn't freeze. I just froze. No. Am I turning red? Look at me. I'm turning red. Probably the hardest thing is driving slow. Be honest with you. Because once you learn how to read an atlas and to learn that you know where you're going, because that was the hardest thing originally, is finding these places. But once you learn how to read an atlas, so you can look at your route and make sure it's good, and then you Google Earth view it, so you know where the driveway is and everything, especially coming in these places at night sometimes. There's no lights, the streets aren't lit up, it's snowing out. You need to know the driveway you're going to hit. But yeah, now for me, it's driving as slow as you drive. Even at 62, that's slow. So between 57 and 62, other than the sound the truck makes, it really don't feel any different. I would like to drive 65, 70 myself. But if you're burning that much fuel and you're only making so much, see, a lot of these guys that run fast like that, they're making more money than a prime lease driver, so they can afford that fuel. Makai says, dang, well, my reception must be bad. You know I'm OTR now. You're OTR? Where are you at? I'm believe it says, hey Lotion, where you been? David has cheated on you with his new friend sanitizer. Michael's laughing. That's funny, Lotion boy. Stefan says miles are dropping at a pretty fast pace. Why is that, I wonder? There you are, Brandon. How you doing? Raleigh, North Carolina. I just seen a sign telling me I'm in Zebulon, North Carolina. Sorry, Lotion boy. The hand sanitizer smells better. Man, why do you guys get me involved in that kind of crap? See, if I was on a forum where it wasn't being recorded, it'd be all good. I can hang tough, but man, it's being recorded. I don't want people that don't really know my personality to have me answer with my freaking sanitizer smells better. John's, how you doing, John? John says, hey David, good to see you. Like the I Quit video. Hey, man. Oh shit. Okay, I turned my lights off. I thought maybe I was gonna have to quit again. Oh man. See, I got a comment in that one video where I said I hit something and I took off. Somebody replied, that's you videoed a felony hit and run, blah, blah, blah. And there's no emoji, so I don't know. Is that person serious? Or are they just joking? It's like, how do I answer that? I think I just put maybe or something like that. I'm a Believer says, I know he was showing her off to us. Yeah, she's kind of green, man. Vape says pizza. Randall says yes. Oh, okay, so you're the cooks. You removed your last name, I take it, huh? That's because you're on my videos and you realize that guy's going to have my full name. I don't need that. He's a little weird. Vapes is laughing. Johnny says, where do I find the Selena video? All I find is Selena Gomez videos. It's Trucking with Selena. Yeah, just put Trucking with Selena. Poor Selena Gomez, man. I can't remember what disease she's got, but she was just diagnosed with something a few months ago. Right, Randall, Karen Cook. Stefan, has Bags seen the video yet? Yeah, has Bags seen the video yet? I'm curious about this video. It's getting cold in here, man. Oh, Trucking with Selena. Everybody hates us, huh? Laughing at David's hand lotion. Kenworth says, what's up, David H? Where are you on your 90? Clemens Food. Oh, no, that's where I picked up. U.S. Food Groups. It's the end user where they're taking the stuff to the store. It's their distribution center. Stefan says it's just YouTube bickering and calling people out, exaggerating the truth. I really got to see that. I want to get someone calling me out for something on YouTube. It'll make me feel like I'm somebody. No, not really. I don't have the personality for that crap. I'll be breaking my phone. Just because I mean, depending on what it is, I just don't like people to belittle me. But if you really think my freaking computer would work, I can try. If it does, I can. Oh, don't put your glasses there. You'll freaking sit on them and they'll go up your rear end. Without lotion, that might suck. I wonder if anybody caught that comment. Let's see if this sucker connects and if it doesn't interrupt my live feed. Mobile hotspot is on. Okay, I connect on him. She never gets lonely. He has lotion and squirrels. Those are hard to catch though. David's hand lotion says, was that a let's go to prison joke? What, the guy telling me I did a felony? I guess I got to catch up so I understand what you guys are answering. Stefan says, no bags hasn't letting him sleep. When he sees it, he'll probably won't go back to sleep. Does he get mad if you wake him up? Hand lotion says, tell bags you told them he's a pretty nice guy. Don't judge him by that rant. Oh, did Bags have a rant that I haven't seen yet? Kenworth says, no, it's the lotion, squirrels, and the wife beater. Oh, man. Guys, you got to wear a t-shirt under your shirt, especially if you got a little bit of a belly, because nobody wants to see your freaking belly hanging out of your shirt. Michael says, I'm sure you're right, Stefan, and most likely he will go live and lash back. Oh shit, we're going to have one of those going on, like Trucker Brown and Guilty 718 had for a while. Kenworth says, hey Stefan, how many miles you acquired today? Mackay says, yeah, I blow past Prime a lot. Our trucks go 75, and I'm currently in Florida. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Lotion Boy says, what would be a good name? Laugh my ass off. Lotion, squirrels, and wife beaters. That would be a good name. Lotion, squirrels, and wife beaters. You know, it's funny. Whenever I tell my fleet manager I want to go home for some home time, I always tell him, "Yeah, man, it's time for me to go home and beat the wife and smack the kid around." He never replies to that. He'll just say, okay, how long do you want to go for? Or if I tell him, you know, I want to go home this day, he'll just come back and say 10-4. He never once says, what? Okay, Eric says, David, I'm playing catch up on your video. What I meant by the 2-3 months being out is that would be needed to save enough for the fixed costs to the truck you would still need to pay. Now, I hear that, but I have people, is anyone doing a lease in here? And do you have to stay out that long to get your payment? Because I've asked a ton of guys, and they're like, no, man, I stay out 5-6 weeks and go home. Now, why is this dude driving on the grass? What the hell is up with that? There's a whole parking lot here, and he's cruising on the grass. Oh, he looks like a freaking... Okay, boys, I might need that lotion tonight because he looks like he's going to come party in here while I'm sleeping. Like, don't stop, dude. Don't get out, please. Oh, shit, he's getting out. He's a big boy, too. Woo! Anyways, yeah, I talked to a lot of guys, and they're like, no, if I want to go home for a couple weeks, then they'll stay out that long. But otherwise, they say they stay out, 4 or 5 weeks, and they go home for a day or two. Not only that, Eric, but I would be doing some PSD training, which you're usually on the pad for a day, and then they test out. You're usually there overnight or a couple nights, and so I'd be going home each one of those nights because I'm so close to Springfield. Stefan says today only 98 delivering at the moment. Been driving about 400 last 3 days, doing a lot of short but profitable runs. I'm liking all the shipper and receivers experience. That's good. He's fishing. I was wondering what the hell he was going there to do. He just jumped out of that car and boom, just nailed it. Whew. Thank goodness, man. I thought I was going to freaking get it tonight, and not in a good way either. Eric says also things like Texas, if the federal tax and self-employment, them depending on how you set your business up will depend on what other costs you have just to run the business out of the truck. Well, yeah, there's generally, from what I understand, talking to actual leasing and everything, your truck payment has all that IFTA and all your, little taxes and things. The only thing that you have to save for is, your income tax and your federal and state tax, which you just pull 30% out. From what I understand, you'll be okay. So your truck payment, if your truck payment's $1,000 a week, that's all your taxes, IFTA taxes and everything. That's all your permits. That's your truck insurance. That's everything. Your truck payment covers everything. So it's not like, okay, my truck payment's going to be $1,000 plus this. And how they explain it to you in leasing is, okay, this truck would be like $900 to lease, and always figure about $250 or $200. I can't remember if she said $200 or whatever for all the essentials that go along with it. Randall says, do most do a local or incorporated? If you're talking, LLC. A lot of them do an LLC. I think Crazy Bags does. God, that's what I was in my business. I was an owner. God, I can't remember what it's called, but I would do an LLC just for the fact that I own a house and some stuff, and I wouldn't want anybody to come try to take that stuff from me if something bad happened. With an LLC, you're covered for that. And also I think with a corporation, but the way Bags is doing it, no, they can come after him personally and sue him personally. What the hell is it called? Sole proprietor. If you're sole proprietor. I used to carry a $1 million policy at my business with $1 million backup, so technically it was $2 million. And I was always told it don't matter if you did $100,000 worth of damage, they can sue the crap out of you. Plus for mental distress, they said, yeah, they can definitely bankrupt you. As a matter of fact, I know a guy, one of my customers, he had a construction business, and one of his subcontractors screwed up on building a pool, and that lady went so bad on suing him, mental distress, all kinds of nonsense. He lost his business. He lost the insurance didn't cover it. They lost their house. And how I found this all out is I pull up to this house in a kind of a crappy neighborhood, and I seen his truck there. And I go, oh, he must be working here. And I go, wait a minute, no, because his truck's really dirty. Tires are going flat, and it was a brand new truck. So when I seen his wife, I asked, hey, what's going on? And she told me the story. It was like, damn, I was going to incorporate my business so I was protected, but I just never did. Stefan says, no, he doesn't get mad. Okay, when you wake him up. Oh, man, if I ever woke up my trainer, we better be halfway upside down in a ditch, man, or your ass was dead. Okay, but my trainer did have a hard time sleeping, so when he would fall asleep, you kind of didn't want to let him sleep. Lotion Boy says, David, show the world your goods. Let it all hang. Really? Are you sure? Let me turn around, though, and prep. I don't know. Maybe that's not what you're talking about. Maybe I'll just forget that comment. I'm a Believer says, David H. probably has a big tattoo on his belly roll. I wouldn't call this an actual belly roll. I mean, it doesn't... Man, Shut up. That's just gross. No, I have a tattoo on my arm though. It says Melissa and my anniversary date, 4790. So, you know, I would never forget it. I'm a believer says Crazy Bag seems like a cool and mellow dude. Yeah, he seems pretty mellow. Chad Rich, he seems like little high strung. Then again, I can relate to that because I'm basically like Chad Rich, except I tone it down for YouTube. Well, he's running unfiltered, I filter it. Handloach says, Jesus, David, don't say that to your fleet manager, not unless it's in person so he understands your tone. I ain't worried about it. Send the cops over. My wife will laugh at him. And my daughter, they both would. Now, I don't care if my fleet manager thinks I'm a wife beater. But you know what? No, my fleet manager probably, I mean, I've been telling my fleet manager that ever since I took my first day home time. But my fleet manager, probably about a month ago, realized that I joke around a lot because he finally said, I said so, because usually when I'd say shit to him funny, you could hear he's taking it serious, like, what the hell? And then about a month ago, he finally said, you know what? You're a jokester, aren't you? Duh, yeah, finally you get it. And, you know, things have mellowed out between me and him after that because I think he doesn't take some of what I say so serious. Canward's laughing his ass off, so is I'm a believer. Hey, Kiana, 3 or 4 days off won't kill your lease payment. See, exactly. That's what she says. Now, how long are you out to take the 3 or 4 days off? Me, I don't mind just taking 1 or 2 days off, you know, for a 34-hour reset. Unless, you know, the wife needs some work done around the house, and I might take 2 or 3 days off. But how long do you have to be out to get the 3 or 4 days that won't mess up your lease payment? And I'm sure if you split it, you know, say Sunday to Tuesday, or, you know, Monday to Wednesday, so it falls a little off each payment, off each check, that would probably help. Michael, there's a lady in the room, man. What the hell are you talking like that for? Should I take my lotion over there and sit down next to him? Oh, he's done already. Damn, I guess he was just testing the water. I don't see any fish on his pole, but I'd go over there and sit down next to him with my hand lotion and just look up and stare at him. Now you're making me the crazy one. He's catching dinner for tonight. No, he didn't catch none. He's playing with the end of his rod, though. Maybe his hook stuck. And yeah, I said it like that on purpose. Shut up. Okay, laughing. Okay, don't waste your time over watching Selena's video. They just got butthurt over what Bag said. Well, what did he say? I forgot I was turning this on. What did he say that butthurt him? Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. How come it didn't connect automatically? That's weird. Oh, the box didn't check. It normally connects automatically. Give it a minute to connect. Lotion Boy says, I think the problem is their home expenses is too much. Have you seen what cars they have at home and their house? Yeah, I know. They, the Mercedes or BMWs, I thought that too. It's like, you guys are living awfully high on the horse. But then again, they're team driving. They make some bucks. Let me make sure I got my hotspot turned on. Yeah, it's turned on. I don't know why it's not connecting. The undercover fisherman is DOT FBI watching. I wouldn't freaking doubt it. Oh, he went back down to the water. He must have just got his pole all jacked up. Oh, man. You guys, I was making a video coming down here, I'm just cruising, right? And West Virginia's got some hills. So I'm using the Jake brake. And all of a sudden I've seen a big billboard for beef jerky. So I go, ooh, I wish I could stop for some beef jerky. And oh, you know what? I need to Jake it hard. What did I say? Jake it hard, stop for beef jerky, and then jack it hard to get it in the hole. But all I was talking about is, oh, Jake it hard to deliver to the beef jerky plant, and then jack it hard to get it into the hole. Now that totally sounds dirty, but no, you Jake it hard, number 3 Jake, deliver to beef jerky, and then jackknife it really hard to back it into the hole. But when I was saying it, I mean, I was just busting up because it was just so funny at the time. Now it kind of sounds perverted. What's happening? What's happening? Oh yeah, you're talking, okay. Who's the mystery man talking on Selena's video? I assume it's her husband. Oh, did we connect here? YouTube, where's the search? I know nothing about the YouTube on the computer screen. Let's hit the YouTube thing to get it over to the normal spot. And now we'll search it. Trucking. Why is my truck shaking? I gotta go check that out. Alright, must have been a delayed reaction to the airbags dropping. But all of a sudden the back of boom, boom. I didn't know if someone rolled into me or what. Or if the fisherman was trying to get into my doors. I was going to do trucking with Selena, right? Search. Truck. Trucking with Selena, what was it called? Oh, Everybody Hates Selena, was that it? Bags is the sole proprietor. Yeah, you're answering. I'm that far behind. Yeah, her husband Jeremy. That's who I thought it would have been. The Selena video is garbage. F them. We roll with crazy bags. I can barely hear it. Coming up. Yeah, my speakers are too low. Let's see. Yeah, it's turned up all the way. Yeah, I hate laptops. Their sound's just not loud enough. Oh yeah, I've always had business and personal. I've had business, personal, and 2 savings account. So you're out. Okay, guys, look at this. And Kiana is not been out here for years, okay? And she stays out 3 weeks and takes a couple days off. That's kind of what I keep hearing from guys. So the guys that keep telling me you got to stay out freaking months at a time, I think they might be doing something wrong. Or watching some people doing something wrong. Man, I never finished my lunch. Okay, let's see. Eric says your IFTA tax is generate by how many miles you drive in each state. Yes, that's true. And how much fuel you buy in each state. It's not a flat fee. Right. It covers all the taxes for every state. Oh, I broke 600 subs. Cool. But I'm not sure if it changes all that much. I hear something about very ignorant. Oh yeah, he's watching Crazy Bags. Yeah, he is talking crap, but I'll have to watch that later. It's not loud enough with the air conditioner on. I'm surprised my wife hasn't popped up in here. Hogrider says he wasn't going to waste his time and take advice from job hoppers. Who's a job hopper? Crazy Bags? Because Selena and her husband, they hop jobs like you ain't never seen. The only person I've seen hop more jobs is that guy named Jay. He used to be trucker named Jay, but he got all butthurt from his subscribers and closed his channel and lost all his videos, and then started out as that guy named Jay. That dude can't keep stay at a company for more than 2-3 months. Then he goes over to the road local. He goes ports. He hauls trash. I mean, he does everything, and every time he gets the job, it's the best thing since sliced bread. And then within a week or two, he starts complaining, and then in a month, he's looking for something else. He went to work for an owner-operator. The whole time he was with them, he bitched about how when he was at Swift, they had constant work, and I don't know. Yeah, Selena don't drive much, and from what I understand, she doesn't back either. Which to me means that her husband is doing a lot of illegal off-duty backing when it's supposed to be her driving. And she can't do, I'm not ragging on those guys. What am I doing? I'm in North Carolina. I'm a believer. Unless you were talking to somebody else, I'm lost. Lotion Boy says, I'm out. David, don't be messing with sanitizer while I'm gone. Okay, now everybody, wait to see who pops in here that hasn't been in here once Lotion Boy leaves. Then we'll find out who Lotion Boy is. So let's see who pops in that's kind of, in the feeds a lot. She doesn't do any backing at all. Yeah, no, she doesn't. They did one video of her backing at Prime, and it took her like in their yard, and it took her like 800 tries. Michael, whoa, what's wrong, dude? What the hell's wrong, man? All those pissed off faces. What happened? I apologize if I said something. Jeez. Hogrider says wind. Everyone hates Selena. Hogrider says yep. I'm a believer says don't leave the door open, David. Yeah, no kidding. Someone come in here. Michael says we hear it kinda. Michael says David, quiet. Oh. There. Now it's nice and quiet in here. Jeez, that fan was starting to drive me nuts. What's up, Chad? I know you've probably already come and gone by the time I got to your deal here. It's so quiet in here. It's weird. That air conditioner is loud. David. Bingo, it's Chad. Think about it. What did I say a minute ago? Let's see who pops in here after Lotion Boy leaves and what Chad did, because he is slick. He's slick as a freaking snake. He came in on his name, and then on his laptop or on his phone, he's got Lotion Boy sitting there. Bingo, we got it. I know it's Chad. Guaranteed fact. Hey, Chad, Selena. Hogrider says Selena. Johnny says, while you're there, David, look at what I wrote in Selena's comments. Okay. Um, Chad says, how's everyone doing? You're talking about a little guy everywhere he went was the greatest place. No, I was talking about that guy named Jay, but you're right. Little guy did the same thing. I don't think as bad as that guy named Jay. Johnny says, David, will be on Selena's next video, Trucking Wars Begins. No, man, I don't know how bad they talk crap about him, but I ain't playing that game. I won't get involved with that kind of stuff. I'll just ignore it.
Crazy Bags, 1,200 subs. He's a lease trainer at Prime. So anyway, about midway through the live feed here, there's what people
too loud?
check out, which usually, you know, you get trolls and stuff like that, and people talking smack or whatever. Usually,
entitled to their opinion.
hey, opinions are like assholes, honey.
Um,
Everybody thinks that everybody else stinks, except ours. We're rosy clean, right? So anyway, Crazy Bags, yeah. I mean, we were sitting here kind of laughing too because he's got his stuff so off on us. It's not even funny, but it was funny.
Crazy Bag
So anyway,
started it, huh?
Watch. This is coming in right about the part where somebody apparently asked him, like, you should watch Trucking with Selena, because he was talking about Landstar and Traveloco and all this kind of stuff. Watch Trucking with Selena, and he's like, this deserved a response, I think. It was hilarious.
It deserved a response, but I'm not thrilled about giving him the recognition of existing on
No,
YouTube. So that's...
Oh,
Kind of a dick move, really. But anyways,
they're so big that
But I mean, if you bring in your own truck,
can't see it.
And I'll correct this.
I mean, I don't know what they charge for trailer rental.
He's talking about Traveloco.
Different companies charge different things for like trailer rentals and stuff like that. No, Brian, I will not.
Here it is.
I am sorry, I will not watch Trucking with Selena. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not take advice from somebody who has switched companies 15 times since January of last year. Not gonna happen. Sorry, bud. Now from
Although, since he's informed about us, he obviously watches us.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. So anyway,
All right, enough nonsense. Okay, let's catch back up. Yeah, we were supposed to talk about dates, but you're supposed to call me at like earlier, and you didn't, so I went live. How's it going, KDS? I'll call you when I'm done here, babe. Lotion Boy's still here. I thought you were leaving, man. When Chad popped up. Well, I wouldn't say live. He's 6 minutes behind. Oh crap! Get him, Missy. David's hand lotion. Ha ha ha. KW Rebel says, now you're in trouble, David H. Nah. Chad Rich says, I'm listening. Okay, good, Chad. Missy says, slick Chad. Lotion Boy says, Chad, David thinks I'm you. Wait. I thought I already read that. Melissa says, I'll be doing things around the house. Call me when you're done. Okay. Jeremy says, agree with Selena's video 100%. You agree with Jeremy? You agree with Selena's video 100%? I haven't watched it, so I don't know what it says. Hog Rider says, David. Oh, I caught up. Lotion Boy says, I was going to leave, but it got interesting. You should be sleeping. I didn't know Lotion sleeps. Oh, man. So, Chad, if you're here and you can type, how long do you stay out before you go home? Man, it's getting freaking hot in here. I got to roll down a window. How long do you stay out? And Chad, I found out why you drink Mountain Dew, you and Bags. You can get two 1 liter bottles for $3.50 at the truck stop. And I'm so cheap, I'll drink I normally drink the Code Red, but they don't have the deal on Code Red. And, you know, not to get gross or anything, but these liter bottles will make good morning pee bottles if you're stuck somewhere, because they're big. You don't have to fill up 2 of the little water bottles. Oh, damn it, guys. I'm sorry. I always forget to do that. Your screen is like you skipped minute. What the... If I skipped a minute? Or are you trying to say I skipped yours? I'll be doing things around the house. No, I got that. When you're done. Yeah, I answered that. Yes, Crazy Bags, you made it. You are a star. Yep, when you got other trucking channels talking crap about you, it means you've made it. And they don't realize what they just did is they just gave you a lot of subscribers. Maybe I need to go into their comments and cuss at them a little bit so they start talking about me. Yeah, you should. I'm curious, Crazy Bags, how many subscribers you get all of a sudden. Lotion Boy says 6 months. Laughing your ass off. 6 months? What are you talking about, man? Video David's camera. Yeah, I know. I had it backwards. Lotion Boy defended you. Oh, so Lotion Boy's in the feed. Okay, let's see. Who is Lotion Boy? Why won't it? How do you get this go down? I'll have to check later, man. I don't want to hold you guys up here. Okay, you told them he's a nice guy. Damn, dude, you just gave away who you are. You just gave away who you are. Do I recognize any of these names here? Not you after you leave. Cedric. Are you Cedric? No. Leon, Chris. Man, I can't see anything right now. It's black. Yeah, I know. I had it turned around. You cursed him. I cursed him. Cursed who? Now you're scaring me, Melissa. Hog Rider, oh my god, it's awesome. I love it from Bags. Oh, well, I'm a believer, says your YouTube world star. You're at Whitsett, North Carolina, Jeremy. I'm in Zebulon, Zebulon. I guess I'm saying that right, Zebulon. You can find out at Social Blaff. Tell is Social Blaff. Oh, Social Blade. No, you must not. You must not find out your identity. You're having an identity crisis. I'm gonna find out who you are. Close your laptop. Close your light. Did you just call me a hoe? Everyone should go to Selena's video and type Crazy Bags for Life in the comments. Oh, I'll do that right now. If I can figure out how you do that. Let's see. Add public comment. Here we go. Crazy Bags for Life. You job hopping fools. I just had to add a little spice to that. There you go. I just left him a comment. Man, why do hey Bags, why do these reefers, some of them, they start up, they run like real crap for a minute, they stall, and then they start back up perfect, no problems. I get a lot of trailers that do that. First time I got one, I laid there and went, uh-oh, I'm going to be up all night fixing this thing. What's happening, Michael? Thumbs up. Okay, I caught up to the comments. You know what that means? That means I can rewarm my lunch. See, now it just started up. Let's see, this should turn on my inverter or catch it on fire. I mean, my APU or catch my inverter on fire, one or the other. caught up to the comments. I don't see any new comments up here, guys. Oh, wait, you have to leave my live. Oh, man, a lot of people have left my live feed. What's up with that? How do you refresh the page? There it is. And, of course, my APU started after the fact. Let's do 15 more seconds. Oh, I'm half toasted.
Getting the service done. Big news today, though.
Michael. Crazy Bag says some reefers are like women, cranky when they wake up. Okay, I mean, obviously, it's some kind of a normal thing, because a lot of them do that. I just always wondered why they did that. Let me pause Selena over here. She's annoying me. What's happening, Dale? How you doing? Taco Trucker, what's up? Bags, you are famous with trucking with Selena. Hell yeah, he is. He's famous all over the place. Lotion Boy says, David, comment on there. Don't talk about Crazy Bags or I'll get my lotion on you. And I'll reply through. You'll reply. Wait. And I'll reply. You thought he was kidding. My reply's already up there, man. It says, what did I write? I forgot. You guys told me what to write. I wrote it. Haven't you guys learned already that you can't tell me to do something because I'll do it? Stop the lap dance. Oh, yeah, that freaking noise it was making. I'm off. What happened? Where'd YouTube go? YouTube. Hog Rider says, oh, I know who lotion is. Okay. Who's lotion? Why is something playing in the background? I don't see it.
We don't even know.
Oh, it's Selena. Okay. You need to pipe yourself down, lady. You know, I'm going to find out in her thread. Unless you go delete it. Come on. Tell us. Missy wants to know too. We all want to know. Oh man, I made my sandwich too hot. Oh. Crazy Bags, if you're still here, how long do you have to stay out for before you can go home? To take like 2-3 days off without going in the hole. Hog Rider says it will take a lot of money to get it out of me. Well, I don't have any of that, so there went that. Hanlish says the honest answer is funny. I want to keep this thing going for life. Hey, babe, go to Trucking with Selena. Everybody hates me. And he left a comment in the comments where he says Crazy Bags is a good dude. If you can go scroll through that, you might recognize a name under, Crazy. Or there might only be one person saying Crazy Bags a good dude. Chef Woody, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for subscribing. Being a super trucker like that, driving wide open, that will tend to happen getting there that early. Hell yeah, man, I was hammering down. I actually found a way to get the automatic to go into 75th gear. And we just motivated, man. Had about 2 RPMs at 150 within that gear. Lotion says the honest probably answer. Service is boring. Oops. What the frick, man? Are you writing in English or what? The honest answer, service is boring. Oops. Huh. Yes, I agree with Missy answer. I'm a believer's laughing. Missy, is this something we can share with the class? My name is Chad Rich. But I still think you're Chad Rich. I know you're Chad Rich. Not think, I know. Trucking with Selena. Google that on YouTube. I mean YouTube it. And he left a comment in there, Missy, that he's Crazy Bag's a good dude. Man, I almost just mentioned you, Timothy. How you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday. I'm a believer says, when is your 34? I don't have one scheduled, man, until I go home in April. I understand, Lotion Boy. You have a battle with Selena in her comments? That's great. It's a good sandwich, too. The extra jalapenos and sriracha.
I don't know who this dude is. I've never actually watched him. He's a lease driver at the time and a trainer, kind of like Junior. So we came over and looked at the live feed he did.
Is he bagging on Junior Honduras too? I wish this could go louder, man.
Stuff like that. I mean, anyway, this
Junior
guy.
had nothing to do with
No,
it.
Junior had nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. No, they said Junior had nothing to do with
Junior's
it.
our friend.
Yeah, that's.
So anyway, this
Yeah.
guy puts us on blast. So pretty hardcore, very personally too.
Yeah, very personally, very hardcore, and another person who has something to say about things that they don't know about.
Obviously,
You were very personal, Bags?
very
Oh, man.
ignorant to the facts of us too.
I remember that
Okay, so
video where you
this
said you
guy's
won't watch
name,
them.
I thought it was funny. It is
Hog Rider says, in and out, very nice to eat in front of us and not share.
yeah, Crazy Bags, 1,200 subs.
I'll share it.
He's a
Give me
lease
about
trainer
15
at the
minutes.
time, so anyway,
And
about midway
I'll
through
share
that,
what,
there's a couple
yeah.
to go check out, which usually, you know, you get trolls and stuff like that, and people talking smack or whatever.
Everyone's
Usually,
entitled to their opinion.
hey, opinions are like assholes, honey. Everybody's
has-
got one, and everybody thinks that everybody else stinks, except ours. We're rosy clean, right? So anyway, Crazy Bags, yeah. I mean, we were sitting here kind of laughing too because
I
these guys
microwaved this
so
twice
awful.
already. That's why I have to eat it, because it's getting hard.
But it was funny. So anyway, here we go. Fine. It's coming in right about the part where somebody apparently asked him, like, you should watch Trucking with Selena, because he was talking about Landstar and Traveloco and all this kind of stuff.
Oh,
You should
someone's
watch
gonna
Trucking with
ask
Selena.
him.
And he's like, I will not, absolutely will not. So here, let's just check it out. So we don't drag this out too long. But this deserved a response, I think. It was hilarious.
It deserved a response. But
Timothy
I
says, say
am
how's
not thrilled about giving him the
things back
recognition
home?
of existing.
Things back home. Things back home are
It was kind of a
good,
really, but anyways, so here
I
we go.
guess. Michael says, hey, is Jeremy Griggs Selena's husband? Oh, here we go.
And I'll correct this.
I mean, I don't know what they charge for trailer rental.
He's talking about Traveloco or
Different
something.
companies charge different things for like trailer rentals and stuff like that.
We all watched that video. What do we have to hear it again for?
No, Brian, I will not.
Here it is.
I am sorry, I will
What do you have against them,
I will not take
Bags?
advice from somebody who has switched companies
Oh,
15
God.
times since January of last year.
Cliff
Not gonna
Lord
happen.
says, I got a French dip.
Sorry,
Oh, those are good.
Although, since
Hog
he's
Rider, I
informed
don't
about us,
know.
he obviously watches us. I thought that was funny.
Lotion Boy
Anyway,
says his last name is Fish. Michael says he was in here a few minutes
And if you
ago
go back
saying
through their
he
channel,
agrees
you will
with
see that
Selena's
I am correct
videos.
on it. I mean, it's ridiculous.
like you're really.
Oh, you think
They
that's who
start
that
somewhere, they
was?
quit 2 weeks later.
Oh, maybe,
I don't know
maybe
if that's
3
the
weeks.
exact number.
I'm trying not to
I
be
might
too
exaggerating
mean.
a
Told
little,
her she
by
should
5.
put
No, just
Bag's name in the
About 5 or
title. Hope he
6.
gets more
But
subs.
literally, I've worked in every company you can
Never
think
heard of
of in the
them, to
last
be
couple
honest, Hog
years.
Rider says.
Every company, they're not happy anywhere.
Yeah, hating on her. Well, that's because he won't take advice from them because they switch companies 8,000 times.
yeah, give him a sec.
Quiet, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, they were at Prime. They were at Henderson.
Yep.
They were at Palmer.
Nope.
They've been to CRST.
Nope.
They were at Landstar.
Yes.
Trying to get back to their comments.
They
There
were,
we go.
yeah, they went
No.
up.
Well, I gotta edit mine for live. What a dumbass I am.
Rock to brokers.
How do you
They went to
edit?
Travel
Oh, over
Local.
here.
They've been to RST.
Edit. Crazy
And
bag for
I'm sure
life.
there's more. I just can't think off the top of my head. But they've literally been everywhere. And they're not happy. It's everybody else. Everybody
We are
else is
happy.
wrong. So.
Save. Okay, I fixed that.
I love.
Hello, dear. What's up? Oh, you're talking to Crazy Bags. Hog Rider, they got butthurt, it sounds like. I mean, oh my God, someone don't like us. How dare they? Yeah.
Well, that is legit.
Timothy says, David, careful not to get sucked into all that. Yeah, exactly.
Definite,
But you know what?
Anyway,
I don't like that either. I never did when I used to watch, when I started watching trucking videos, I got onto their channel, watched a bunch of their videos. It's like, these guys suck. I still don't know how to give out a wrench, man. I still don't know how to give out a wrench. I'm on my channel. There's my live feed. I'm opening my live feed. Let's see if it opens. Hey, Big John, how you doing? Hog Rider, push on her name. Push on her name? Okay, let's see. There's no comments up there. 0 comments. Maybe because it hasn't loaded yet. It seems like it won't load my video. I tried that the other day. Oh, it's loading. I'm opening my live feed. Let's see if it opens. Michael says you got to your tool bag and hand one out. You go to your tool bag and hand one out. Okay, there's a tool bag there. See, there's no comments up there. Johnny says I put you in. Wait, Johnny says I put you in it, David. Told them we're talking about them live right now. Like to see if they come in. Oh man, should have options. Okay, let's see. Why aren't the? Well, you know, this thing told me I had to download something to do live feeds on it. Maybe it's because I tried downloading that thing and it took like freaking 400 hours to do it. And there's nobody in the comments on this, so maybe that's why. It's because I don't have that program downloaded. It was some live stream, something or other. I clicked on it to download, and then I threw the laptop on my bed and just, left it downloading. Hog Rider says should have options. Michael, no sound, please. Double echo. Okay. Let's see. Sound is off. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Michael. You're 31 hours early. You might as well do a reset. I would. I mean, if you're stuck for 31 hours, I would see if you can drop that trailer somewhere early. Hog Rider 400 hours. What? Timothy says, why bother, David? Anybody messes around, we will all jump on them anyways. Yeah, that's true. We'll attack like freaking little zombies. I play Xbox. I don't play it online. I don't really know how to do that. I used to be a big gamer. Big, 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 big. You could ask. Anyone stay here? She had to call me and say I'm seeing all of her comments. That Crazy Bags is David's hand lotion, which I don't know, because Stefan said Crazy Bag was sleeping, unless Stefan's in on it too. No overnight parking. That sucks. I'm parked not even a quarter mile away. So I'm across the street from my place. Otherwise, the nearest truck stop the app said was 20 miles away. But I looked up, because it says you can't always park here if there's a game or something. But I looked up and there was one like 5 miles up the road from here. But yeah, that's, well, oh, damn, no, man, you'd have to break the rules and do a PC back to the shipper or receiver, which, you can't do. I know a guy who PC'd from a truck stop to, I don't know if he was delivering or picking up, but like 60 miles. I was like, dude, you were asking for it. I used to, let me get back to these connectivity play. Okay. Click on her name in the chat you are reading from. I'm reading from the chat on the phone. The chat on the computer doesn't show up. I think it's because I didn't, let me see if there's something under sort. Top comments. New comments. Yeah, see. I think it's because I don't have the app. No, because I'm just, oh, what just happened? And nothing happens on the phone. If I click, if I press somebody's name, nothing happens. Oh, wait, it says report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. Oh, I guess. Oh, man, I hope I didn't screw you up, Michael. Are you still here? I pressed on your name and it did that. What? Piranhas? Michael says, shh. Okay. What game's okay? Right now I'm playing Batman, Arctic, or Return to Arctic or something like that. But I played all the Call of Duties and all that kind of stuff. But I decided to try something different. I've never played a Batman game or anything like that. Stefan, you can't hear me? Can anyone hear me now? David has too many devices running. No, I got a phone call, and oh, you couldn't hear the phone call, so it killed me. Missy says his brain. Oh, and she wonders why I don't read her comments. Timothy says, where did you go? I answered Missy's phone call. I thought something was wrong because I knew she knew it would kill my live feed. Missy says he's coming back. Oh, I'm here. Do you guys not see me now? Squirrels have invaded from I'm a Believer. I know who David's hand lotion is. Missy says. Okay, Timothy, refresh everyone. Squirrels, ugh. Keeps freezing on my... It's not freezing on my end. Refresh, 1, 2, 3. They're playing the pity card. Everyone hates Selena. LOL. One guy shared his opinion with his subs, and they're playing into it for views. Michael says, oops. Missy says, okay, I will talk later, dear. So you done screwed up my live feed and then left. You can, okay, William, you said you can hear me. What's up, Hustler? Hustler the trucker. Haha. Missy facepalm. Michael says I'm okay. Good. Timothy, yes. Timothy, but it's weird tonight. That's because I'm weird. Christopher says we should all go into Selena's live and hardcore mess with her. um, Dust says you're going to be live the whole 17 hours. Then wouldn't that be funny? Hey, Missy, did you like this video or are you screwing me? Timothy says, okay, I got it. Missy says, super weird. Timothy says, let's talk about them nicely. Okay, Timothy, we'll talk about them nicely. What video? This live feed. Did you click like on it? Because I got 27 people in there. I lost a bunch of people, but only 18 likes. So I'm wondering if you're one of the ones who just didn't hit like. You know, dear? You know, you got to hook my videos up with a like at least. Johnny says, I'm there, Christopher. Crazy bags for life. Leave it in their comments. I left that. Hustler the trucker says, can't we all just get along? Michael says, Fischler. I was going to say, somebody click on Hustler the trucker and see what it takes you to. If you're not Jeremy or Selena, welcome to the page. Actually, even if you are, welcome to the page, man. We're just having fun goofing on you, if that's who you are. You don't have a like, yeah, babe. You have to hit the X. You have to hit the X where you're leaving comments. It'll drop the comment bar down, and then you can hit like, and then open the comments back up. Dust is honestly, Crazy Bags was in the wrong because he did say things that weren't true. Yeah, I mean, if he said things that weren't true, I guess they can come out and say, yeah, man, he's full of shit. Timothy says, give me your first impression of then, David. What do you mean of then? You mean of them? Of Selena and Jeremy? Dust says, but I do think they're job hoppers. You're a real YouTuber? Okay, cool. I'll have to go to your site and check you out. Mike says real YouTuber. If you want me to give you the first impression of Selena and her husband Jeremy, our boyfriend or whatever he is, I'm gonna go right back to the very first time I seen their videos. My first impression was they're in over their head, so they're never gonna make enough money, or they feel they're never going to make, that they don't make enough money for everything, to live their lifestyle. I think they need to downsize or something. Otherwise, they're going to just be miserable everywhere they go. And for that, I quit watching them because it seemed like every video was either they love where they're at or they hate it. Even when they went to FedEx, they were like, oh my God, we're making money hand over fist. And then a couple videos later, we're quitting FedEx. They suck. You're just needed. Well, welcome to the channel, man. I hope you subscribe. We have fun over here. We just jerk around a little bit. I try to teach them about driving, jerking it real hard, jaking it real hard. Not jerking it real hard. Jacking it real hard. I was telling him earlier that there was I was going down the steep hill in West Virginia and I seen a sign that said beef jerky, and I was like, what if I was delivering there? I would have to, because I'm jaking it hard, I would deliver to beef jerky and have to jack it really hard into the hole. And those are trucking terms, jaking it hard, jaking it, deliver at beef jerky. and then jacking it. I say that all the time because, I jackknife the trailer all the time, spinning it around. But it came out funny, man. Johnny says he got the names of their jobs wrong, but they do move around. It would not bug them if it wasn't true. He has opinions just like us. Yeah, but you know what? It's still going to bug them. I mean, if someone came on here and, man, or if I found a YouTube video and someone was just going, that guy sucks, man. I don't know what the, F, even though I don't feel like it would still, it still pissed me off, and I think I would have to go on their feed and attack them. Dustin says, always looking for the greener pasture. Yeah, exactly. Missy says, later. Bye, babe. Now, I hope you thought long and hard about what we're going to do in April, because I'm going to be calling you in a little bit, and I want to talk about that, dear. Timothy says, Selena. Yeah, okay, I give you the opinions on that, though, already. Well, yeah, if you were obviously watching, and I'm behind on my comments. Michael says, hustle that trucker. They're talking about trucking with Selena and the Crazy Bags YouTube drama. Daryl says, hey, David, what's up, Daryl? Timothy says, please, David. I did. Did you not hear it? Hustle says, Michael, I just watched that video, okay. Michael, gotcha. KDS, where's the lightweight pay video? I haven't got 4 paychecks from it yet. Michael says, open mouth, insert foot. Says, David, open mouth and insert foot, huh? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I know what you're talking about now, yes. Hustle's laughing. I get so behind on the comments, it's like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And then I go, oh, wait. Only with his lotion. Hustle the trucker. What had happened? You'll see a lot of talk about lotion on here. I have hand lotion I keep on the truck. Okay? And I was pointing out some stuff where I keep stuff, and the lotion happened to be there, so I was like, and I have lotion. And ever since then, these dirty-minded fools can't get a grip, and they think I use the lotion for making motion. But I use the lotion because, it just squirted all over me. Oh, man. I used the lotion because I use a lot of hand sanitizer. I dropped it upside down and just shot all over me. That was gross. It smells good, though. Crazy Bags is back. Yeah, I woke up and gained over 20 subs in 2-hour nap. It's a great day. Yeah, I told you, man. They start ragging, you'll get subs. Hey, Bags, how long do you stay out for before you can go home for a couple of days? Or would you have to stay out for? I think Crazy Bags pissed, Crazy Bags obviously pissed off trucking with Selena, but there's got to be some kind of ill will there, because the way he absolutely was adamant about, I'll never watch them, I think they might have pissed him off at some point too. Timothy says, I watched a little once. I think there's Lost in Life, not in trucking. We're just out of it a bit. Might be better if we kind of drag them on. Yeah, they are definitely lost in life, that's for sure. They don't know what they want to do. I'm a Believer says, good for you, Crazy Bags. Michael says, David must not watch Crazy Bags. Arch had Rich messing with him. I catch them here and there. You got to remember, a lot of times when they're on, I'm driving, and unless I pull over, I can't bring them up and listen to them. But I haven't got any notifications that either one of them been on in a while. But I've watched them a few days ago, and yeah, I got brought up here and there. Yeah, the Chad Rich, yeah, he had me call in. I guess he wanted to know what a butt flap was. That butt flap was falling off the damn truck. I dropped the truck off, and I know they don't get the stupid little things you leave. It's just to cover your butt. you know, that I put in the comment of description what's wrong. but butt flap is falling off. It's unusable. Hustle says, so the sanitizer, it just shot it too low all over you. It did, man. It's all over my sweats. Freaking gotta change. It smells good though. I love the smell of that stuff. Okay, I caught up. Oh no, there we go. Michael says to Crazy Bags, you need a subtitle David H so he gains more subs. Yeah, there you go. Oh man. But hey man, they got me starting to drink Mountain Dew because I see they don't drink it for the taste. They drink it because it's always on sale. You get 2 1-liter bottles for $3.50, or you can buy 2 16-ounce bottles of Pepsi or Coke for $3.33. I already like the Code Red, so the regular Mountain Dew isn't, you know, much different. And these will make a good morning pee bottle if you're stuck somewhere, because they're huge. I don't know where I got this baby pilot bag from. I mean, it's so small. My freaking Subway sandwich fit in it. That's about it. Hustle says, thank God it wasn't the lotion. We might be having a different conversation. Yeah, I might have had to close the feed. There you go. You get me pulled into that. Damn it. All the hell. You caught up because we're waiting for you. When do you start training? Well, William, I don't know if that's going to be able to happen, man. Hustle says, that was a great advertisement. You should get paid for that. Yeah, no kidding. I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew. You know, some of these videos I'll be doing while I'm driving, I'll realize, geez, dude, slow down. You're freaking talking 8 million miles an hour. These guys are going to think you're on freaking pills driving this truck. I unload. I drop product off in the morning at my appointment is at 8 a.m. but they said when I went over there to try to drop it off today, they said they open their gates at 6, so I'm gonna go over there at 6, although the app says don't show up except 30 minutes beforehand. So I'll go over there, but I'm gonna expect to get turned away and have to come back over here. But if they unload me, they unload me. What's happening, Hog Rider? Or did I go backwards? Okay, no. Nothing. I just we're just sitting there chit-chatting along with your signal's terrible. My signal's great. No one's been complaining. Mr. Bags. William says, what did I miss? A video or something? Yeah, trucking with Selena. Everybody hates me. She talks sweet about Crazy Bags. They're running his feed on their phone and, you know, commentary. Well, I don't know. When I get off this live feed, I gotta call Missy and talk to her. But last I talked to her, you know, we got to save the money for me to take 5 days off to do the training so I can train. And, you know, like you guys seen in other videos, we had a financial thing come in and just wipe us out. So we're playing catch up, and the way she's talking, I mean, it never seems like I'm going to make enough money to get ahead, because I'm making more money in this lightweight, and it still don't seem like we're getting anywhere. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to take 5 days off anytime soon. I got till the end of the year before they changed the rules, because I was thinking maybe do the Christmas thing, stay out, get that 750 and use that. But I don't know, man. Shanavan, or Shane, what does that say? Shane Van. Okay, Shanavan. I don't know. Whatever, man. Hey, man, digging your videos. They are really informative. Do company drivers pay for fuel? No. Would love some info on how that works. Company drivers, the only thing company drivers pay for is $1 for their a week for their com data card, your fuel card, and anytime you write a com data check, it costs you $1. You pay for your chains when you get started, and you pay for your load locks. Although they won't let you leave if you don't have at least two when you first start there. So you can get used ones for $20 each, or if I'm at the terminal, I'll give you two of them. I'll give you two. No reason to buy one. I don't know why more people don't do that when they're new. Oh, because they don't have CVs. You have to buy your own CV. Because I've got, oh, by the way, any prime driver, I've got a brand new gallon of antifreeze or coolant, whatever you want to call it, that I've been trying to give away. I've called out at truck stops, prime drivers, anyone out there, you need a gallon of coolant? It's taking up space in my bunk. I have 2 gallons. One I used about that much out of, so I'm going to keep that one. And the other one is full. But Big Dirty was leaking coolant like a dirty little girl. So I called Road Assist and said, hey, what brand coolant do we use? And he told me, and he goes, well, get 2 gallons of it. Well, I only used a gallon before I got called in to get my APU serviced. And so they fixed the leak. And when I tried to give them that gallon, we don't want it. Give it to another prime driver. It's like, that makes no sense. Why can't I give it to you guys? So I'm looking for a prime driver that needs a gallon of coolant. But like I said, if I was at the terminal or anyone needs them, I got a couple extra load locks. I don't mind giving up. What I was saying, if you have to buy the load locks, buy the used ones. They're $20 each instead of 35 instead of 35 each. And even if you get new ones, you're not going to have the new ones for very long because they get stuck in a trailer. And if you ever buy load locks and they stay in your trailer, like you're dropping it at a shipper and they won't open the doors, or you're dropping it at the terminal, just tell your dispatcher and they'll refund you the money. I'm a Believer says, William R, watch Crazy Bags video. Yeah, he's got some good videos. Timothy says, you ever want to laugh, watch a Scotty Kilmer live feed. So I'll have to check that out, Scotty Kilmer. Hog Rider, oh my guys, please don't get off on the live feed. Wait, oh my God, please don't get off on the live feed. That could be you could mean 2 things by that. You could mean don't end your live feed, or you can mean the other thing. And I think you mean the other thing. And no worries. Well, that's why I'm from the waist up. Shut up, David. Stop it. Stop it. You guys, man. William R., I thought they'd cover you to take that class. Wait. Yeah, you know what? You'd think so, but my fleet manager's all, yeah, the only thing is you have to take 5 days off and it's unpaid. And I told him, I go, well, can't you talk to somebody and get me a few dollars? I can, do this right away. But he came back with, ha, ha, ha. So I guess that means no. I thought he was going to come back with, you have my boss's phone number, because he says that whenever it's no and he can't do nothing about it, or doesn't want to do anything about it, he says, you have my boss's phone number, and that means I'm screwed. And we even talked about it, because if I have to call his boss is going to say no. It's something that just can't get done. So I was actually thinking, well, you know what? Maybe when I go home in April, I'll just lease a truck so I can save, go out for a month or two, save money so I can afford to do the class. But then I'm like, oh, hell no, because then I'll be off a week with a lease payment. I ain't doing that. I can't afford that either. So basically, I think I'm kind of screwed. For a while anyways. I'm going to get out from the hole I'm in. But I don't think that's going to happen until next year, which means I'd have to wait 2 years to be able to train. Oh, Michael, that's because you need to go. Well, you just heard my comment on that, Michael. That will just put me in a hole for a week. Hustle says, I'm gone, guys. Be safe, remain humble, and always hustle. Absolutely, hustle. Hit like on your way out and subscribe. Michael says, why? Um, why? I mean, think you're talking about the lease thing. Well, if you're down for 5 days, your truck payment's still due. You get charged for that truck payment whether you're working or not. Cool, hustle. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Timothy is using a Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew. Brandon, yo, David, I know where you are. I saw you. I know you're by a baseball stadium, North Carolina, checking in. Yeah, I'm over here, man. Don't come murder me in my sleep, please. I said don't, just in case you didn't hear that. Not murder me in my sleep. Hogrider says, you said I need to get off on the live feed. Oh, keep it up. Oh, okay. Well, Missy's back. Yeah, eventually I got to call Missy and ask her about what we're gonna do and if we can do it this year or if we're just not gonna do it. I think what might happen is if I can't do the training thing, because if I end up leasing a truck, I won't ever take 5 days off to train with no pay. So if I lease the truck before I do that training, I probably won't train. Williams says, I could have sworn they do. My dispatcher is really pushing me to train, but there's no way I'm taking 5 days off unpaid for more class. I had enough of that in orientation. Yeah, I thought they did too, but my fleet manager said, no, they don't pay. That's on you, man. Now, I think they might pay for it. No, because you can't train right out of school. So, yeah, no, they don't. Melissa's gone again. Or Missy's gone again. Brandon says, I work at the warehouse across the street. Gotta go. See you later, Brandon. And if you're saying you work at the warehouse across the street from the ballpark, that's U.S. Foods. That's where I'm delivering, if that's what you're talking about. And Missy says, after anniversary, steam coming out of ears. Why is steam coming out of your ears, dear? You're confusing. Michael's laughing. Hogrider says, you better go, Dave. Call the wifey. Christopher says, can you look at it as an investment? You make more once you get a student. Yeah, what my fleet manager says is once you do that class, I think it's a Monday to Friday, but he said as soon as you pass the class, you get a student and they give you $300. I guess they pay you up front for that week. Which will help when you're, coming out of the hole. Well, if your lease guy, Chad Rich was telling me they'll defer that week's payment, which just means that you're paying it over time. And it's like, I would already be deferring the first week lease payment, and then to defer another one, I'm going to be over $2,000 in the hole, which no way am I going to do. Michael, tell him to unload you. Yeah, no kidding. Missy says M. Okay, Timothy says, heading to the gym. Check on you later. See you later, Timothy. Jeff says, what's up? What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Missy says, no need. Keep chatting. Okay, so I guess you don't want me to leave. Going down the rabbit hole. Talk later. Enjoy feed. All right, dear. We'll talk to you later. Make sure you take a rope with you so you can get out of that rabbit hole. Fake, man, she talks in code, I swear. I must just be stupid. Because I always say my fleet manager talks in code, encrypted, and now Melissa's starting to talk in code. What the hell? We're going to be married 29 years in April 7th. 29 years. Moto, 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 Cychrome 24. I'll just call you Moto. Hey Moto, how you doing? Go train with your company truck. Train me for TNT. I'll buy your Bartle skeets. What the hell is a Bartle skeet? Yeah, I think training TNT would be kind of cool. PSD, which I would end up doing too, would be a little scary. But then again, if the dude can drive, you're sitting there with him, so you can, okay, no, take it while I do this. TNT, you still have a new driver, and you're trying to sleep. Moto, I can train in the company truck. I just got to come up with a week's pay before I can do it, because you have to take a week off, which is BS. And it's not like you have to take a week off a couple days before your pay and a couple days after. I think he said the course is Monday through Friday, so basically you're going to lose almost a whole week's pay. Brian says, what's the main reason that you want to train? The main reason is, not want to train, want to lease, is I'm listening to Crazy Bags and Chad Rich's money they're bringing in, plus a couple other guys on YouTube for, lease and training. And it sounds like a good deal. And then I've talked to a lot of solo lease guys, and they're doing good. So it's like you can train, for a couple months and then go solo for a month or two to recoup yourself, being alone. And, so on and so forth. But I think it might be cool to have a student here and there, because, it does get a little creepy out here sometimes. Jeff says, how far is he behind on the chat? Let me see. Okay, let me catch up. Brian says, or train. Train is the same thing for money. But when I say for money, it doesn't mean I'm not going to train correctly. It just means that's what's motivating me. KDS says, why didn't you go, Jesse, the week you took the class, so the first week will be deferred? Okay, you're talking to somebody named Jesse, so we'll leave it at that. Hogrider says, sounds to me he should call her. She said no. Missy says, LOL, I will, but I'm so far behind, I just don't know. Missy, you wouldn't want me to talk straight. Oh. Why not? Hogrider says she's giving you hints. Oh, she is? I'm just stupid then, man. I'm a believer communication is key. Moda says Bartle Skeets, i.e. Mountain Dew. Oh. Missy says, forgive me, Jesus. What a day. She says, what a day. And she says, okay, gone again, LOL. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Last time she got all mad like that, she called me and said, I'm not reading her freaking posts, and I'm reading them all. So I don't know what the hell, man. Hogrider is pointing up. All right, I'm going to go up. What did I miss? At Jeff, let's see. Missy, you wouldn't want me to talk straight. LOL, I will. I don't know what she's LOLing about. Let me find Jeff. How far is he behind on chat at Missy? Then she said, I will. LOL, I will. I don't know what the fuck that means. Missy going down the rabbit hole. Talk to you. Yeah, that's the reference to Alice in Wonderland. No need. Keep chatting. Okay. What's up? Heading to the... I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, gone again. Am I gone again? I don't know, man. You guys are freaking confused. How much do they pay you to train a week? PSD, you're making $300 a week. You'll get $850 if they trifecta. If they don't, you get $750. If it takes them a third try, you get $650. When you're doing TNT, plus there's other little benefits. When you're doing TNT, you're basically getting most of their mileage pay. that they run for you. You're running a team truck and you're getting most of the money. Brian says, thanks for the info. Peace out. See you later, Brian. KDS, I'm saying, why don't you go lease the week of that class so the payment for that week is deferred? Oh. Okay, that's a pretty smart idea. The only problem is now you're still in the hole a week without running. So now you got, because generally that first week is so you can get up and running and do everything. Deferring that payment while you're doing that class, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. That might be an option. You're a pretty fart smeller. Hograda says, laughing her ass off. You're laughing my ass off. Hograda, the finger pointing up is the sentence above mine. Okay, gone again. LOL. Right, I read that. Gone again. Who's gone again? Is Missy gone again, or am I gone again? He's all, yeah, Michael, I'm all freaking confused. Okay, Jeff says, Missy said I will to your take a rope for the rabbit hole comment. What the hell? Where did she say I will? Okay, let's see. I'm gone again. What a day. Forgive me, Jesus means she's cussing me out. LOL, I will. Oh, and I probably said something like, what the hell are you talking about? She's going to kick my ass when I call her. Hi, Kiana. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked over here, girl. Jeff says, of course, this will be too late for you to catch on. Oh, I'm such a dipshit. Christopher, have you called and got the payout of the loads you've been on lately to compare you? I haven't done that yet. I was thinking about doing it next week when my fleet manager's back. I've got some info here. I'm going to say, hey, give me this, this, and this, and do that. Because Leasing told me my fleet manager will have that information. And the last comment is, I'm caught up, Weisenheimers. Lease after you're finished training or during, grab your student and your lease truck same time. Okay, like KDS was saying. Hey, you know what? KDS could be Lotion Boy. Because he wasn't in here while Lotion Boy was having fun. And then he showed up after Lotion Boy left. I'm going to go check this comments. Okay, I swear you are at the best. Wait, Hogrider says, I swear you are the best personality YouTube has in the truck. Is that because I'm half mental? Christopher, sounds like you should call Leasing tomorrow and ask some questions. I talked to Leasing, and here's the thing, Christopher. Right after I started, I was like, damn it, I should have went lease. And I called Leasing, and he pulled, I can't remember, 3 people's leased contracts or 4, and he read off what they were making, and all 3 of them were in the hole deep, and then they got out. And he's like, well, he kept saying it's because they turned in a truck and then started leasing. So I was thinking, were they company guys, turned in their company truck, got nailed to fix things, and then, you know, started leasing. But I turned in my company truck, and they didn't call me and say anything was wrong with it. But then again, I didn't do any damage to the truck. And when I left, even though it was pouring rain, I bleach washed, well, with my bleach wipes, the floor all the way out the door. So the floor, the only thing that truck needed was be washed outside, on the outside, because it was covered in ice. And underneath the ice, I'm sure, was dirt. KDS says, you got me. Of course I got you. I told you I'd figure you out. I knew who you were. See? Jeff says, call Leasing while on a live feed. If I had another phone, I would. I swear to God, I would. We will help you with the hard questions and the oh, shit. Hey, you know what? The guy in front of me's got his lights on. Should I go over there and knock on his window and say, you fucking rookie, turn your lights off? Oh, Michael, put down is our boys or something. I don't know. Hogrider says, if you notice, Trucker Girl commented right after Lotion Boy left. Yeah, but so did KDS. But you're right. She did. Could she be freaking Lotion Boy? But then again, if Lotion Boy wasn't lying to me, he said his name was actually David. And KDS told me that those were initials. And there's a D in there that could be David. It could be Kelly David Smith. I don't know. Taco truck lover, man, I'm with you on that. I love taco trucks. I keep telling my fleet manager, tacos, man, send me to California or send me to Laredo. If you guys are ever in Castaic in California, there's a truck stop there, but screw the truck stop. You can just drive in and either park in the, left turn, the center divider of the street, and there's taco trucks everywhere. The one right next to the bar right there, which you can park in their lot, has got the best freaking tacos, man. And you get your jalapenos with it. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to count, man. You know what? I wonder how much they would charge me if I just dropped the trailer right here and took off to California. I'd have to probably rip the GPS out of the truck, though. Oh, taco truck, are you a lease operator? If you are, I want to know, because I'm getting this info from everybody. How many days, number one, are you lease solo or do you train? How many days do you have to be out before you can go home for a couple days without going broke? And I mean, that's pretty much it, because I know you got to watch your fuel. I know when you want to run the tank dry on the last load before your payment. You don't want to fill the tank a day before you're going to get paid when you're off a load. I watched my trainer do things like that. He was supposed to teach me all the ins and outs, but he never did. Of leasing. Michael's showing some tacos. I love me some tacos. Yeah, tacos for life, Kiana. Christopher says, go to Walmart and buy a burner phone. Yeah, no kidding. My name is Colton D. Swain. Okay, Colton, what's the D stand for? Would it happen to be David? Mr. Lotion Boy? Let me get my cord out. There we go. I'm a believer, says LOL. Missy says, hey, babe. Michael says, David, would all these people be leasing if they weren't making money? No, you're 100% right, Michael. I don't like change. And if the wife isn't 100% behind me, it screws me up. And she's really not digging on that lease thing. Hey, Missy, you said, hey, what? Okay, now Taco Truck Lover says it depends. Give me a number that you would like to be at. 1,500. Yeah, for me to go lease, lease solo. I would like to net 1,500. Training, I better be netting more than that. Now, if you're talking about the week I go home, yeah, I would want to. I'd want to be able to pay the truck payment and make a few bucks, because I'm only talking about going home for a couple of days, not for a week or anything like that. Missy says she's going to Dollar General, Redbox, etc. Okay. Have fun. Let me know what movie you got. I'm a believer. Welcome back, Missy. And she's leaving. Michael says 1,500 would be an increase. Yeah, because with this lightweight, I think I'm going to be netting 1,100, probably 1,200. Because I netted, I averaged over 1,000 a week solo in the condo. I hit like 1031 was the low, and then like almost 1,200 I think was the high. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the videos. So I'm expecting to do anywhere, about $100 a week more. $100 more a week, because that's you basically are making $100 to $125 a week more running a lightweight. Hog Rider says, Michael, that's kind of a sketchy. A lot of people fall for some of the YouTubers that push leasing so they can get referrals. See, on YouTube, I only see horror stories about leasing. Thumbs up, Moto. Okay, thumbs up. Trucker Girl says, call Missy. If she told me to stay, so if she really wanted, if there was something important she wanted, she would text me or something. Ben says, how long you've been on the road? I've been on the road since June. Yeah, I know. I just did the circles because I lost my feed there. Hog Rider says, to succeed in leasing, stay out 3 months before going home. The leasing is set up to keep you out. Yeah, I won't do that then. I get a couple people who tell me that, but most everybody says, Kiana says that you don't have to do that. If I have to stay out 3 months, I'm not leasing. There's no way in hell I'm leasing. I'm not staying out 3 months at a time. I'm comfortable with 5 weeks, 6 weeks before I really need to go home. Jeff says, don't all women talk in code? She says, that's fine, honey, but really means don't you dare. Yeah, that's true. Taco Truck says, any idea is 3/4 weeks. Wait, an idea is 3/4 weeks out. Oh, 3 to 4 weeks out. You can be home a week, then go out, and you should be fine. Yeah, see, now Kiana said the same thing, but then if you move up to what Hog Rider says, she's saying, no, 3 months out. She's probably asking you if you can save the money for the truck payment in 6 weeks. Now, it shouldn't be a problem if you're running and training somebody and you're bringing in netting a couple $1,000s a week. Why wouldn't you have a truck payment in a couple of weeks? Really? Is that true? Or is Chad Rich and I almost said lazy bags, crazy bags, exaggerating on what they make? I'm a believer. Have money saved up before lease just in case. Yeah, that can't happen. That can't happen. That's another thing I'm scared of. I'm a believer because I had money saved up and I was going to lease, and that all went southy. Because yeah, if I went lease and had a couple bad weeks, how am I paying the bills at home? Adrian, how you doing? Adrian says, what's the average net pay weekly on lease? It's all over the board from what I'm finding out. Usually people are saying anywhere from $1,500 to a couple thousand. That's what they said as solo operators. Now, watching a couple lease operators that are training, they're, $2,800 and things like that. So it's hard to know, man. When I called leasing and he pulled some paperwork, although I was only looking as a solo driver, and he would go, okay, yeah, this guy dropped off his trainer or his trainee at this point. So it was, I guess I should have made him specifically pull out, but I felt like I didn't have the right to tell him to do anything. I guess I should have specifically told him what I wanted to see him. Taco Truck says, but you got to save a little when you go out after and give it a few weeks to get positive. Okay, see, if you're going to go negative to go home, meaning you cannot pay your bills for a week, then that's the stupidest. You'd have to be fucking retarded to lease. I'm sorry, but you'd have to be freaking retarded to lease. If you're going to go in the hole and not be able to pay your bills unless you've saved money, which I don't want to work to save a savings account to lose it because I went home for a couple of days. That makes no sense to me. It sounds like they have leasing set up to pay their truck, and that's it. You're not making any money. And I can't believe that's the case. I can't believe that all these people would lease when they can't go home. And yeah, something just ain't jiving with lease. That's why I'm so confused about it, is everybody has a different answer. Everybody has a different answer. Yeah, how exactly? House bills, trucks, etc. Jeff says it all depends on your home expenses, overhead, how long, and yeah, exactly. Yep, hog rider. Yep. Thanks, Ben. Hit the belly button, or you ring that bell. Michael says, "Show me the money." Yeah. What the hell, Michael? There you go with those freaking mad, pissed off faces again. What's going on, dude? You need a freaking. You need a hug or what? Ben says, "You ever watch Trucker Brown channel?" Man, I watched Trucker Brown channel for forever. And LoShawn Parks. LoShawn Parks was one of the guys on one of his leasing videos. He says, leasing's not that great of a deal unless you're going to train, type deal. But Trucker Brown, he gets too all over the board. He gets too weird sometimes. He really comes off as hating people sometimes, and that's just not cool. Tom says you take last 2 days of pay period and first 2 days pay period. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. That's kind of what I want to try to do if I take. But see, guys, I usually only take a day or two off, man. My wife can't stand me for any longer than that. She kicks me out of the house. I'm a believer you still have a truck payment when you're off. Exactly, absolutely. But if you're making, okay, let's say this. Let's say I'm making $1,000 a week right now and I'm paying all my bills. Everything's good. I lease a truck and I start training, and now I'm bringing, $2,000 to $3,000 a week home. Technically, I'd be able to go out 1 week, 2 weeks and come and stay home, because I'd have two to three. I mean, I would have, if I stayed out 2 weeks, that'd be $2,000 to $4,000 saved in the bank. How is that? That don't sound right either, man. People are either over exaggerating how much money you make, or they're not. But when I was on my trainer's truck, he bought a car, a $7,500 car cash. That's why he said he stayed out since February. He bought it a couple months after I got on his truck, and but he had no bills, man. He lived with his cousin, but he did pay him $500 a month rent, and my mortgage is only $450. So I don't know. Hogrider says, Dave, you can find a trucking job that pays you just as much as a lease. The difference you get to keep the $1,500. Okay, I think what you're saying is I can find a trucking job that grosses me $1,500, and then the lease you net $1,500. I think that's what you're saying, unless you mean the opposite, where lease you don't get to keep the $1,500. If you're not netting at least $1,500 a week as a solo lease driver, I would drop that lease like a hot potato. Because you can come in a lightweight and run hard. See, that's the other thing, though, that might be different, is how hard are you running? I naturally run hard, meaning when my 10-hour breaks up and I have the hours, I'm gone. I'm gone and I always try to deliver early. I call the shipper, receiver myself. Hey, man, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I sleep on your lot? Please, dude, let me just sleep. I have no hours. Okay, go park in the corner where no one can see you. Type crap. I run hard, man. If I have hours, I'm on the road. If I could drop early, I drop. I don't, like this here, don't drop till tomorrow at 6 or 8, whatever it is. When I got here, it's not like, okay, let me just park right here and wait. I couldn't get him on the phone, so I drove over there. Dude, can I drop this? No? Okay. I do that unless I have to stop way before the shipper for whatever reason. There's nothing nearby to park at. and I don't have the hours to waste driving there and back, then I won't do it. Usually I'll call the number on the app, and if they don't answer that, I'll Google the place and call the actual place, and then hopefully get a hold of somebody and see if they can drop me. I can drop early. So I do run hard. Nick and Carla got a load making like 35 cents a mile. Now, why would the hell would they work for 35 cents a mile? And Prime guarantees you $1.02 a mile. Meaning if you made 35 cents a mile on this load, and this load, no matters what, at the end of the year, if they have to pay out of pocket to make that all your loads were $1.02 a mile, they will. But usually you might get a load that's $1 a mile, and then this load's $2 a mile, which evens out. At the end of the year, they average you out, and you had to make more than $1.02 a mile. But why in the hell would they even do anything for 35 cents a mile? That's just dumb on their part. I'm sorry to say. I like those girls, but that would be dumb on unless they're, unless they were going to have to deadhead somewhere, and that's at least going to pay for fuel. Ben says he's always broke down. Are you talking about me, Ben? Yeah, that's the other thing I was worried about. Although this truck has been fine. I had a flat tire. This truck is a good running truck. Big Dirty, right from the get-go, right out of Prime's yard, I knew that truck was going to be problems. And it did. An hour out on the road, check engine light came on, and it started throwing fits. Fuel gauge quit working. Jeff says, needs a turn. Oh, needs a Tums. What the frick? Moto says, it's all benefit risk ratio. I'm 50. My want for risk goes down every year. Yeah, exactly, Moto. I hear you. I dealt with it for 18 years with my appliance business. Yeah, Hog Rider says 401k, health insurance, and health. Yeah, those are things you have to factor in. Right now, I'm paying. I get, after my year, my health insurance is going to drop to like $50 or $70 a week. Right now, I pay $157 for my wife and myself, but Ambetter's about the only health insurance company out in Missouri, and it's supposed to be a really good one, and it's only like $800 a month, which is not bad, considering when I had my business in California, we were paying like $1,300. Yeah, lease an old truck, cheaper payment, and you can get one that has a short-term lease, like a year or something on it, and score on all the maintenance fund and everything that was left in that truck when you picked it up. But you're risking having problems with the truck. Even though you have a risk with a new truck, Big Dirty let me down a lot with stupid maintenance items like air hoses and things like that, pulleys on the engine, belts breaking, things that went along with age. And that belt breaking, I told 2 different mechanics, once in Springfield and once in Salt Lake, dude, you need to check my belts. They're squealing, and it wasn't the kind of squeal that wet, belts wet. It was a squeal, and it was the bearing going out in the idler pulley. It finally died and broke my damn belts. Taco says, I do this all the time and average easily 2,000. Is that 2,000 net? And are you solo, or are you training? Hog Rider says, Dave, $2K a week, home, subtract the health insurance, the money for taxes. How much goes of that goes to you? Now, are you talking about a lease operator making $2,000 a week? When I say $2,000 a week, that is net, less your taxes. Because I asked, I think Crazy Bags he didn't have a good week. He made $2,800 training. And I said, is that your net? And he said, yeah, that's net. So I assume, now, no, technically net means after taxes. So if he was truly giving me a net figure, he made $2,800 to take home. Kiana's going live in 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, as soon as I see you pop up live, I'll go ahead and end my feed. Oh, man, but then I have to freaking type. That's why you're doing that, because you don't want to type these answers I'm giving you. I mean, these questions, you don't want to type the answers to these questions. I hate freaking typing. Hog Rider says you're home 2 full days and net 1,400 when you're home those 2 full days. Okay, but you said you were out 2 or 3 months to do that. Or no, if you're home 3 days and you're net 1,400 for that day, for that week, then what's the problem with that? Why do you have to be out so long? 1,400 in a week and you're home 2 full days is more than I'm making here. And if that's true net, that means you've paid your health insurance, you've paid your taxes, you paid your truck payment. That's what you're putting in your bank account to say it's mine. So that wouldn't be bad. Why would you want to stay out 5-6 weeks to do that? Michael says, don't drop hot potatoes, you might step on it. Fricker's talking in code like everybody else now. Taka says, you're working harder than I am. You keep running hard. It's okay. I think he's talking to Kiana about that. That, or he's talking about me because I'm working harder as a company guy instead of lease. I don't know, man. Don't know. Okay, Brian says Crazy Bags leased 2017 without students and netted 71,000 for the year and was only 43 weeks out. Okay, that's not bad, because if I was only out 43 weeks, I would probably net without actually doing the math, let's say 1,000 a week, it'd be 43,000, but it's more than likely going to be 1,100. Yeah, so we'll say 45,000. So that's, what, 21,000, roughly 21,000. Wait, no, 30, 40, say 45, 55, 65, 70. So that's 26,000. Shut up with the math. I don't think Michael's in here anymore. Oh, but he'll probably watch this, thumb through it when it's, I'm going to have to erase it just because that math I just did. I screwed it all up. He shows a whole video with his pay stubs. Okay, I'm going to have to look for that. 2018 Crazy made more with students. You're going to make money with students. Yeah, but see, 71,000 and you're solo, if that was his net, that's not bad at all. But that might have been his gross. Because what I was telling you... No, that had to have been his net. Yeah, I'm sorry. Leasing a truck, you're freaking grossing like over 100,000. I'm sorry, that was his net. You're gonna make money with students. Yeah, exactly. Ben says, I was talking about Trucker Brown. He's always broke down. Oh yeah, no, you're right. That dude has some freaking bad luck, man. Bad luck. He makes me look like I've got great luck. Adrian says, just subscribe to Trucker Girl Kiana. Yeah, she does a lot of live feeds. They're pretty cool. Hopefully you're subscribed to me, Adrian. I think you are. Brian says, Blue Cross Blue Shield is strong in your area too. No, Blue Cross Blue Shield, we looked them up because I think that's what we have with Prime, and you can't get them as private, that they don't have insurance there privately. I could be wrong. My wife did all the searching, so maybe Ambetter was the only one that wasn't, $1,300-1,400 a month. Hogrider says, keep track of your fuel costs, keep track of breakdowns, run like you're paying for everything. Now. Yeah, you know what? I keep saying I'm going to, but definitely this next load, I've got my things that I write down my mileage and everything. I'm going to actually keep track of every dime that goes towards that load. Tolls, because, and if even you have the new Rand McNally that tells you how much the tolls are, is that fairly accurate? When it tells you when you do a route and it says you got tolls, and like today it said I was going to spend $20.45 to get here, and I went through a couple tolls that It didn't say for truck, but the cars were like $2, $6, and I think I hit 3 of them. So I don't know. And then a lot of times I get on there $180 into 210 depending on time of day. And I know Prime pays 20%. I believe it's 20+%. Oh yeah, absolutely. When it pops up, unless any of you guys get the notification first, let me know, because we don't all get notifications, and then I'll kill this feed. But I'm waiting for it to go bling bling and see her go live. I don't know what his home expenses are. Just call her then. Just call who? Okay, Hog Rider says, I'm company 2 full days home, bring home 1,400. I only stay out 5 days. Your company with who? There ain't no way your company with Prime making that kind of money for 5 days. Come on, who are you company with? I want to know, because I'm going there. The Warlock Lord. All right, how you doing, Warlock? I hope you guys subscribed and rang the bell, because I don't remember seeing you in here before. Welcome to the channel if you're new. He says, Warlock's a dude. Okay, so I was going to say or she, but yeah, Warlock's a dude. I'm currently 18 and going to trucking school on June 17th when I graduate high school to get my Class A CDL. What should I do for those 2 years to get experience, because I can't go TR? I don't know if you have in your area like farming. You can go do that, or you might even, I don't know if doing a yard dog somewhere, if they'll let you do it. But otherwise, what you'd want to do is go do like Class B box truck, local box truck. You can apply at your Pepsi's, Cokes, and all that place, but I don't think any of those are going to take you with no experience. But you might be able to get a job at like Home Depot, Lowe's, driving box trucks and stuff. God, what's the other one that took over Home Depot's thing? But something like that, some box truck, smaller delivery type deal. Because you'll get experience, driving around and doing things. And you can even try to find one that goes, stays within your state. But to get in an actual semi would be hard at 18. When I went to do it at 18, the place I went to, they told me don't even bother, but that was a lot of years ago, 30 years ago, 29 years ago. Hog Rider. Cliff says, Hog Rider, how much do strippers normally make? Crazy bags home expensive. What? How much do strippers usually make? Brian says David Crazy had 71,000 after taxes. Yeah, no, they said he took that was his tax. That would be net. Yeah, because if you're grossing 71 in a lease, you're done. I mean, geez, the leasing the truck costs you $52,000 or more for the year, in payments. Hog says, Brian, that's company driver money. Okay, where do you work, Hog Rider? Unless you already answered it and I haven't caught up yet. Taco made 208,000 gross in 2018. Yeah, but gross don't matter to me. I want to see net. Michael, fish alert. Fred, taco truck at Prime. Okay, but what about Hog Rider? Okay, I gotta run, David. Don't get any info off YouTube. We'll never get the answer you're looking for. Write on paper pros and cons with family. Everyone's situation is different. You're not gonna tell me where you work? Come on. Michael says points up. Get a Class A. Just run a dump truck for a local landscape company. Yeah, there you go, Michael. That's pretty smart. You're a pretty fart smeller. Johnny says, oh, Selena walking down the street quits her job 10 times a week. I meant it. I said it. I stole her mama's credit. That was a good one. Hog Rider. Brian says, Hog Rider, that was also only working 43 weeks. All right, guys, let's call it quits right there. We'll wait. Let's go see if go see if Kiana went live, unless she's having a problem getting connected, because I haven't got any notifications that she went live. Yeah, nothing. All right, guys. Yeah, she hasn't went live yet, huh? All right, man. But we're gonna go ahead and kill this. It's been 2 hours and 42 minutes. She's eating her food. Did she say she was gonna eat first? Yeah, Kiana. She said she was going live, didn't she? Oh, there she is. Oh, you're eating. I didn't even see that post. Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll see you over there at her feed. Talk to you guys later.